This
This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas crypto in crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making crypto in crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the ride. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high.
And good morning, Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, every day you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. We do have a couple sponsors on the show. I have one sponsor. His name is Blake. Up top, thank you very much, Blake. It is October 2nd, and almost for 2 years now, a monthly donation to the show. So I do appreciate Blake very much. You can follow him on Instagram. It's the only Blake I follow. And do appreciate him a lot. So crypto news, Bitcoin technical analysis, and Terra Luna Classic, right? We've been doing a really good job making it's probably my most earned money, probably most on fire TA, right? So we're going to go into that, what we talked about last night. You could have watched this stream about 10 hours ago. 51 people were lucky enough, right? 1.3K, 6 subscribers. We are continuing to grow. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, bell all notifications so you can talk to Wall Street Pete, have a conversation, subscribers. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right into this video. So check this out. I want you to understand this was last night, about 10 hours ago. And damn it, we did not do it again. And we shouldn't have said that on Sunday. Head, left shoulder, head in. This is the inverse up to the upside. Right shoulder coming in for Terra Classic. Pay attention, Terra Luna Classic. What we do? Well, this is exactly what happened next, as I told you down here. So pay attention to the updated chart as I showed you here. I believe when the video came out, ladies and gentlemen, we were currently trading right about here, and I did say, as you can see, the price was 2,800 coming across. I said the right shoulder is being developed. So very important for you to catch these things. Many of you are excited. Yes, exactly. Hold on one second, because, oh, it was the right one. I screwed that up. It was right. I thought for some reason it was an Instagram video. Sorry about that. But there was one line right here at this price. It was the 33.3. So that's what we had here. And if you pay attention, depth of dimension on there, that's where we're hitting resistance. Doesn't mean we're going to stay there. I believe this right shoulder is going to take us all the way to and possibly hit resistance all the way up here. That'll be the 3,600 level. So you still may have some room to grow. But if we don't and we fall flat on our face, and if you see I said the 36 level, this is last night's video. We'll go back now. We're live. Last night's video, good morning, Sean. Good morning, Gary. And I want to show you exactly what we said. If you watch the video, you can do it yourself, obviously. But there it is. Nothing new, right? This show is pretty amazing. If I can find where the hell I put it, there it is. Looking at the 4-hourly. And what happened? Well, we came all the way up to what I said. Pretty much we might test again, but what was the price? ultimately was this. This was the pattern you saw, right? We were trading right here at the magical line I said that we were hitting resistance currently at, and I said we would not stay here. I said we would come and test all the way up to 3,600. I mean, I've told you every single move, every single spot. I mean, is it not true or not? You can go all the way to the video, and we were talking when? We were talking September 4th. Almost exactly a month ago. And I said, get ready for this big move coming up. I said, I'll be selling out at 5,500. I said, the rest is up to you. I said, because we're getting the head. And we're going to be falling. So if you want to watch older videos, you can. If you want to watch live videos, you hit the bell, all notification. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers. So if you know anyone who likes this, if you know anyone who is interested, this is the next move. And I know this is what everyone wants to know, because I've been hiding it. I've not been telling everyone, because we need more likes. We really do. We should have 2,000 to 5,000 subscribers by now, as some of the followers already agree with that. But I appreciate every one of you, so that's why you hit the like button. So please hit the like button. We call this every time. I mean, we've had move for move, and it's time to tell you what's next. So I'm pretty excited about this. Coming in right now, head and shoulders pattern. We're going to complete the shoulder. Now, do we complete it? There's two options. What may happen? We could retest that and break. What's going to happen? Well, I believe we get to the 4,000 level if we break it. So it's going to take some time, but ultimately, in this chart, let me see if I can get rid of it. Looking at this chart right here, and this is Terra Luna Classic, right? This is the called spot where we would tap out at, where the 4,000 level is right about where the shoulders, and they begin right there. So this could not be done. We can still have movement to go. This is why you hit the like, you update, you get a nice update, and there it is. So we may break through that. If we do start to do so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have deja vu. What's deja vu? And yeah, we're going to measure where that head's going to go. And we're going to be talking about this all over again. So we'll see what happens, because this time there could be something happening in the charts. And it may not just be a simple head and shoulders pattern. We may break through and find out a retest to the top here. So lots of levels to talk about. 4,000 and 5,000 seem to be the levels. We'll see what's this right here, because this is a humongous level. 4,400. So we have two levels, and just not really done on purpose, but there it is. This looks pretty good. So there's a good opportunity that we could develop a big pattern coming up, developing a new head all the way up to here, retesting and getting a major rejection. So there's a chance we're not done. This is kind of what I'm explaining to people. They'll get excited because why? They follow me. They like my technical analysis, and we're pretty on point a lot. So I want to see here, looking at the previous charts, looking at the RSI level here, coming in. This is a tough one now. If you see the RSI levels we've hit here a few times, have gotten some resistance all the way at this dotted line on the top. Obviously, I would not buy at this level. If you've not gotten in, I would not get in now in FOMO. That is the obvious reason why they call it fear of missing out, and then you're pretty disappointed that you've jumped into this. Even though I do believe that there is a move to the upside, still, we have to find out and see where this is taking us. So pretty sure I do believe we're going to get at resistance level really strong, even more than what you see here. Perhaps one more time. 44.5, we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. There's a big chance, so we'll see. This is going to be fun. Like I said, I can only prepare you for what could happen if we do get a rejection. And I want to tell you right now, if we do start falling, and I'll give you the bad news, unfortunately, and I hate giving you bad news. 2,900 level, 0.0030 zeros always involved. If you do finish a candle, if you do fall below that, I'll give you a different color so you can see it clearly. We cannot finish a candle below, otherwise you're going to start a downward pattern, which would be developing a double bottom end through. But I don't see the double top forming, so I think we're okay right now. Pretty exciting to see this. I'm wondering, what were we talking about yesterday? We're going to talk about Jasmine next. I want to talk about the S&P 500. It is doing something, but if you see here, old resistance flipping into support, well, that is exactly what the S&P is doing. So getting back to there, that's where I think we'll be around. You want to pay attention. There's two levels. I would take my profits. It's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Now, S&P index, S&P 500 here, I did this for you in a video probably last week. And what's happening? Well, we're hitting the magical line in this huge falling wedge that'll probably continue into the March, springtime of 2023. This would not surprise me, these up and down dead cat bounces. And what's a dead cat bounce? Well, its highest peak never seems to make it higher than the last peak, right? causing investors to buy every time, getting excited, think there's a big move coming, and it does not. This is called a falling wedge, ladies and gentlemen. Falling wedge is a bullish pattern over the long-term version. Do expect time to get a nice breakout. Obviously, first versus a support level, you're looking somewhere around. There it is. I'm sorry, I couldn't find it. 38.21, that would be the first. So 38.21 would be somewhere around your first when you start to find out that you're breaking out. Like I said, I don't think this may even happen all the way till the 2023. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong, but at least we prepare ourselves for the time, and then we'll be correct about the pattern and what's happening. So if you want to take a peek at that, we don't go over the S&P 500 very often, perhaps never. So some of the things I just want to show you what I believe is factoring into this market. We are coming into a recession, obviously, and it could linger a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a multi-year. Some people are talking about a multi-year. I'm like, nah, I don't think that's going to happen, but we will hit one, and I do believe it will slow us down a bit. But what's going on right now? Ethereum, before I left you last night, I did tell a couple people, as we're going to get to Jasmine next, that's what it was. I did tell a couple people, be careful. I do believe that 1278 worst case scenario can come down and hit. And now pretty much on this daily candle for Ethereum, we have done that almost exactly. So go to the hour video. It's not exact. 1282, 1285. I mean, it was pretty damn close. What I said, I expected that. Sunday's coming in. There's a couple more patterns here showing me that we could possibly come all the way down and touch it. So we're not done yet. We're not out of the woods yet. It's a daily candle for Ethereum. If you are waiting for Jasmine, most likely Gary, most likely Lyrics. I know you asked and requested. This should be June. It is June 18th. The trend is your friend, and we're continuing to create new higher lows from our last falling dip here. I'm still happy with this. So believe it or not, if I can maintain this and come back up and get a nice bounce on this Ethereum, which is breaking later than I thought, ladies and gentlemen, that second, perhaps October 4th and the 5th, I do believe that this will get a nice bounce. I do believe we're going to get a break and a move either way, to the up or the downside. 70% to the upside, though. I really do believe this. We'll get a nice bounce off here. This does look like a beautiful, and this is for the shorters, beautiful double bottom M pattern, as I'm showing you this double bottom M as a possibility. It is forming rather perfect, so that kind of concerns me. But like I did here, RSI level, that kind of excites me. I got some bullish divergences coming in, so pay attention to that. Going to go over some Bitcoin crypto news for you really quick. Ethereum merge, spikes block creation with a quicker common block time. So it's just basically they're basically saying that it was success, the Ethereum merge, and what's happening now is they're noticing the quicker block times, and it's going to basically affect as we're consolidating. And what else is doing that? I have one more asset that is doing that in the crypto space, so get excited for the next asset. We'll talk about that in a second. The merge and proof for Ethereum, which primarily sought to transaction blockchain right into a proof of stake. Consensus mechanism has been revealed to have an optimistic influence on the creation of recent Ethereum blocks. So this is pretty much what I'm saying. We're not going to get into that. It's basically everything I just said. But Cardano, the Vassal hard fork completed, well, the Cardano token, which is frequently included in the top 10 list of cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, has been in protracted period of price consolidation since reaching, that's how you say all-time high in reaching, all-time highs in September of last year. So pretty excited to know that, because what is happening is we're building sideways support. What I do expect, a lot of people, a lot of investors are going to sell Cardano. It's not an appealing asset. Had one day or 1 4-hourly jump. So a lot of people, a lot of investors, and yes, we still have to get to Jasmine, but this is some of the news that we have to go over. If you see some of the days here, we're having some rough days, but what's going on is there was a nice jump here, and I do have this circle that is continuing to be circled, because until this cycle breaks where we are here, and that's why there's a humongous circle here, until we break this, and I think I have summer ends, summer 2022. Yes, once this is over, I expect this check for a bounce here. This was the Uptober, October, November. They're the most profitable times in crypto. So maybe we need to do that. Let's pay attention to that. It's been a long time, right? I haven't seen that in forever. So get rid of all this garbage. I wish I could do it right now, and I'm sorry. But here we go into the monthly candles. Let's see what happened. Here we go, April. And we know this is the year we're in. Pretty downward for pretty downward for such a wonderful October, November month, huh? Cardano seems to be doing that opposite. But what's going on if you do see before that trend has happened, and this is just a big downward spike, big disbelief into the Cardano ecosystem. That's all that is. What I see here is November. Where are we here? April coming in, and this is not a long chart. I need to find a new Cardano chart. Wow, I don't really like this one. But even if I showed you, even on the Bitcoin, this is probably more important. September, what happened? Then you came into October. I don't have a good Cardano chart. I apologize about that. But October is the month, and that's pretty much what I was getting at. This November wasn't so great, but we did continue to go up. If you sold, you made some money here. But as you could go back even to the 2020, October of 2020, November of 2020, and then obviously all the Septembers, each one in a row have finished red. So nothing new there for the September month, but we do expect a nice bounce. Like I said, 18.7. If you bought 18.7, you may be a very lucky guy, very lucky woman in the crypto market. But here we are. So far in the month of this October, the cheapest we could have gotten this is 19,000, breaking below the 19.2, and I do believe currently right now we will get an opportunity to test that. If we do not, you should have dollar cost averaged in 925 billion in Jasmy. So we're going to go over Jasmy. We're going over Jasmy, 925 billion in the crypto market cap. If it wasn't Jasmy, then we would all be screaming, right? All right, so we're going to finish the channel off with Jasmy. I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm probably going to erase everything on Jasmy once I find it, if I can find it. And now, as you can see here, getting to this, I was telling people on the last video, big falling. It's just getting lower and lower prices, and it sucks. But what I do expect to happen here now, and this is exactly what this writing has, I'm expecting an inverted head here to be created. Now, we don't have a lot of history here at these levels. We have nothing. If you see here, it's just nothing but a draining money pit. We've talked about that, right? Jasmy's come all the way up to almost $1.50, excuse me, a little over $1. And I do believe that one day we'll be back here. This is the Jasmy Ethereum blockchain payment system. It's been doing nothing but giving people a lot of grief, right? It's really bad. This is going to eventually, I see here coming in, as long as we don't get any more dead cat bounces on this daily chart. I do believe Jasmy, I do believe that this is going to be what the S&P did, and this is what I want to show you what the S&P did real quick. I didn't really get to show you, and I'm sorry, I guess it went too quick. As the S&P is at the all-time low there for that. I had this, and I said all the way into the touch of resistance September 1st of 2020, we got a huge rise before this big dip. It's called flippening resistance. This is resistance, and coming back after a huge rally and finding support. Now, the support is being found at the falling wedge. So that's where I do believe we will break out coming into the 2023 time. Could all the way be into summer or spring. But that's my point with Jasmy. So Jasmy doing a correlation is looking exactly like that. These are daily candles. So each candle on the trading view. If you don't have trading view, you can get it. It's free. It's an awesome app. You can put in whatever you want on your watch list. And what you do here is what I'm saying is we're looking for resistance to come up. There's definitely a big bullish divergence on the RSI level here. What we'll do is we'll touch this price again, 0.008 cents. I do believe we'll get there. I believe it's only a matter of time. There'll be a cup and handle coming in. This is exactly what's going to happen now. And you can call me crazy because I do this all the time, and shit, happens a lot, right? We're going to keep testing that until we get her phone number. Her name is 0.082, and 0.0082 is at the laundromat today, and we want to get her phone number, and we'll ask if we can go out for a cup of coffee, right? This guy's awesome, and what it's called is resistance. She keeps saying no to us, and why I use it in the male version, because it says 100% of my channel is women, so men as opposed to women. So if you pay attention, we're just less dyslexic. That's why I got Yoda up there. But anyways, this is what I expect to happen for the Jasmy price. I do expect to stop. We have developed. What I need this to happen is more important, and you're going to find this, because this is one of the biggest things you're going to need to pay attention. This is a quick secret of the pros, right? I feel like the guy from Happy Gilmore. The secret of the pros. Meet us on the floor over there on the greens at 9 o'clock, and then he gets hit by the sprinklers. What we need to do here is finish a candle, and this is 12 hours and 13 minutes. We cannot develop another new lower low. If we do, then obviously we're going to continue to create lower lows. We have to establish a nice support level right at this level. So if we're going to keep breaking down, then we're in trouble, and it's obvious that we're going to keep going. But I do think that right here for the first time, and if you can see here for a while, we have not had any support levels built or anything like that since my last of the 8.0082. So the 0.0082, pay attention to it because there's obviously a few days that we have found support. Now, if we don't finish this next day and go green or at least finish above this line, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to find this inverted, hopefully. But I want this cup and handle to remain and happen. So in order for that to happen, like I said, pay attention. You got another 12 hours, basically around 8 o'clock from now at the 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, which is basically every day we go live in the morning and at night. We'll find ourselves fighting these levels and coming back, and then that's when you know the market will be flipping for Jasmy, and we could be seeing some rather amazing gains. So look at this for where it is, and pay attention to some of the high points we've had. Immediately, ladies and gentlemen, one of the prices I'll be paying attention to when we get here will be 1.25 cents. So if you're wondering, what price would I be selling at Wall Street Pete for Jasmy? What price would I be sitting back waiting, closing my eyes, put the sell order in? I'll put a sell order at this price. This would be my big green ding, 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 wake up Jasmy token. I will definitely be selling. It'll probably be 1 cent where I sell 25%, and then I sell about 50% more of my asset for the Jasmy token at this price. Don't wait for it to go. Get it a little lower. Do what you got to do. 1.25 is usually the price. 1 cent and a quarter coming in, and you can only imagine what would we be doing if we bought this at the 6 cents and a half or 6.7. We're making almost 100% on our money, looking at 91%. So this is a very, very big resistance level. You will find many resistance levels before this price. But you have to understand this is what happens. No problem, Pool. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well, Pete. What's going on to you? Good morning. Just going over a couple assets. We just went over the crypto space, the Vassal hard fork, doing something of the similar kinds of things. I do believe that even Cardano now, we're going to get to that and then leave. We have to go. You're missing the end of this. I do believe Chainlink has some growth coming with the news that they were switching over as well. Wanted to get to Cardano, Crow, waiting for that. Let's see what XRP is doing. XRP is 47 cents. That seems to be holding since this nice little rally that it has gotten, that has received. That's kind of nice. Let's see what we got, though. So Cardano, this is kind of what I've been saying to people. Cardano, I'm really just waiting. We went over this earlier. I'm really just waiting for this summer to end here. And as soon as this is done consolidating, what's going to happen is we're going to see a price action. We're going to see a big spike. I don't know if a lot of people understand there's going to be a parabolic move for Cardano. If you watched or see me on Instagram, I have it, and I'm not retracting to that. There is somewhere here writing and me saying, posting, Cardano is going to somewhere near $1 in the month of October. And I don't know where the hell it is. But I'll tell you right now, it's in here, and I'm pretty confident that we are still getting to there. So pay attention, definitely to mention on what Cardano is doing. This is pretty exciting. We're going to get going soon. But 75 cents is intimate. It's intimate. Yeah, it's going to get very sexy. It's imminent. It's going to happen. So pay attention, definitely to mention on that. So I'm excited for Cardano. I hope you are too. There's big moves coming in here between the Jasmy token, between Cardano and Terra Luna. Now, Terra Classic, please be careful because it already has had its move. Now, I do believe if you pay attention to this chart, this is a daily. This is a great, great move. We got to watch here, but this could be the W. So we could be hitting here, like I said, that 39 may happen. Come all the way back down. Now we're going to flip resistance into support at the 31.5 again. And then you'll find yourself called something an upward W. And that was the surprise. So I hope you stayed to the end for the Terra Luna. If you did not, well, now you're going to be like, oh, man, I got to tell my buddy here, we messed up. Look what Wall Street has for us. He has a nice little treat. This is how an upward W forms. And I do believe that there's a chance that we can do this. And I'm going to leave it all the way over here for you because it's pretty much the same pattern. We're just starting a half a W. I do expect resistance coming in hardcore. What is this? It's a daily candle, so we're still green. So this is going to finish most likely green at the end of the day. All the way up here again, it's going to surprise some people. Why? Because the volume is going to funnel in. Many people are going to freak the hell out, not know what to do with themselves. It is Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. We have football in about an hour and a half. I'm excited. The Saints versus the Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings with the +4.5 today. Not doing any football parlays in the channel no more. I've realized it's too much. It's too conflicting. I'm going to have some NFL people in here screaming and yelling at the same time doing crypto. It just doesn't work out, even if I do the NFL at the end. So we're just doing crypto. We're sticking to the crypto. I have Instagram. I talk about the NFL picks sometimes. We're going to just stick to crypto. We're not going to talk about it. Maybe of the day, right? Like I just did. So I'm excited for the Vikings to win. It looks like Dalvin Cook is going to play with a bad shoulder, so look for medicine to come in the second half, and then Dalvin Cook be out for the season, I'm sure. Solana getting a little bit of a downfall as well. Seems like the entire crypto space is getting a smack around. You got Cardano here. I don't have to tell you, hit the like and subscribe. This is what I pay attention to. So what I see, well, blue chip collar is Cardano. If you don't believe me, we could go back and forth and argue why the economy and how it's basically going to be an amazing asset for their coming into the future. It does everything, the gaming. I mean, what doesn't Cardano really have its feet in it? Pretty much dips its toes into everything that the crypto space can do. So paying attention to that. Binance, the blue collar, probably the best exchange in the world. If I had to give my opinion on that, why it's not a four-digit asset already, I don't know. $282 up, the only one in the green, right? Big boy up in the green. As you can see, XRP is getting a retracement. If you want to do some research, if you want to get some technical analysis on XRP, all you got to do is ask in the comment section, say, hey, can we get some TA on XRP? Because I know a lot of people in this chat, I know a lot of people would probably like that. But you don't ask. You stay quiet. I don't know if you're just not subscribed, and that's why. Well, you got to subscribe. So hit the subscribe button. Stop being a cheesy little wheezy. Hit the like button, bell all notification, and I mean, we can go over this stuff, because if you notice what I did here, and I have not touched this. You can go back to the last time I talked about XRP. Who the hell knows where we were? Probably down here. I said we were going to find resistance into here, come and flip support that I showed you here into this range. We'll be trading. Hopefully we can get to the 60 cents, and then before you know it, to the 71. These are the levels it takes, as you can see from the chart. So we're getting ready to go. Most likely, if you're looking at something here, probably a nice cup and handle here coming in, and that's what I was kind of telling you was happening. This is XRP, great financial system, payment system, another one. There's a lot of them out there. Pay attention to a few of them. XLM, Stella, I like to drink. Stellar, XLM. Well, that asset is very on the cheap, and I do believe that that will get a nice big rise. So I'm not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Everyone have a great day. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, you must hit the like, the bell, all notification. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, where all these people screamed and yelled on the NYMEX floor. Miss it very much. This is the place. Used to go in every day with the badge around my neck with a huge smile. Couldn't wait to get to the day. Couldn't wait to get to New York. I miss it. So everyone have a wonderful weekend. Please be careful. It is Sunday. There may be a few prices you could buy on the cheap today. So, yes, Bitcoin may be on sale today. So, once again, pay attention. Definitely mention on that. Please do your own research. Comment section is getting worse. People are trying to be exactly like me, copying my logo. Please do not let them tell you to go to Telegram or go to any of these BS places. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. And pretty much that's about it. I do have a little Twitter account. I do have a TikTok. But please do not get fooled, because they will fool you. Do not click links. Love you all. Peace in and peace out.